Never come back again. It's gotta get cursed. It's gotta get cursed.
Drop.
Welcome in to the Death Curse Club. I am host of this establishment, Zach Hilton. Alongside with me once again is the man, Jim.
Hey, yo.
Oh, wow. A reference I knew. Finally, we did it. We did it. That's one for the good guys. So, this is the Death Curse Club. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, comment on all videos and stuff. Death Curse Club. We're on Instagram and Threads. We also are a part of the Thrill Me Lounge on Facebook. Bada bing, bada boom, do all the things. If podcast is your thing, we're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on Amazon, we're on all the things that you love. But Spotify also gives you a video option. So if you want to watch this video on Spotify, highly suggest it. Also, Zach Speakeasy, boom, content all the way around. Jim, I didn't even tell you. Fucking me and Brooke did Leprechaun 1 rewatch. We did it. We did a commentary track. If you want to be a Zach Speakeasy member for the $2 tier to $5, I think, yeah, $2 to $5 tier, you can listen to the audio commentary of that. But if you were the $9 tier, you got to do it live with us. And we were talking all the comments that you guys left. It was a good time. Boy, oh boy, when Brooke's face saw Jennifer Aniston, she was all in. She was not about this movie until she showed up. It was great. It was great. All right, on today's episode, you know what time it is. We got to do it. Jim does this with me. He's been my favorite to do it with. We come up with some kooky, crazy shit. So here we go. If you're a podcast listener, that was What If Theater's theme, because it's time for a Dream Fright. And the Dream Fright that we're doing this week, Epic Universe is around the corner, and me and Jim are already going to have a video down the line where we're going to be ranking the Universal monsters. So I have Universal monsters on the brain. We talked about it last week, talked about it the week before. So Universal monsters are on the brain as I talk like Kevin Hart, because that's what I do. Talk like Kevin. Yeah. What? Yeah, don't tell me things. Oh, it says I'm talking like Kevin Hart too much. All right, so today we know the Universal monsters are going to be involved for this Dream Fright. What we need to have is a versus / and combo. And what I pitched to Jim is that we need to make a today version of Abbott and Costello versus the Universal monsters. Jim,
Yeah.
with Death of a Unicorn coming out just around the corner, a lot of comedians in it, Paul Rudd, Jenna Ortega, all these people, I feel like we're playing in that universe, but I don't know who exactly I want to get to play in this world. Do you have an inkling of someone or a team that should be in this?
Well, first, I guess my first question is, what age are we going for? Do you want an older team or you want a younger team?
That's a fantastic question, because like I think of stuff like, I think this year, Christmas this year, we're getting Anaconda with like Paul Rudd and Jack Black, which I think is a fantastic idea. Like that duo is a fun idea for a spoofy kind of comedy. On the other hand, we have Finn Wolfhard's slasher movie coming out. What is it? It's a summer camp movie.
Hell of a Summer.
Hell of a Summer's coming out. And it's like, do you go that young? My apprehension of going young is that they're not seasoned enough. There's like a sweet spot that I think we can work in, where it's like, if Finn Wolfhard's generation is the youngest and Jack Black and Paul Rudd is the oldest, there's got to be a Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum that we can do here, which I'm not angry if we did Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill's 21 Jump Street, but it's Universal monsters.
So, man, I'm going to go like So I have a couple options here, and you might not
Mhm.
like either one, and that's fine. We can
Oh,
go
I
with the
love
third.
that for me.
We can go with the third option.
Okay.
So one option, if you wanted to go older route, because I'm trying to think of people who work together.
Mm,
So
okay.
the older route, obviously, you look at somebody like a Key and Peele.
Right. Oh, Key
Um,
Peele's not bad.
on the younger route, I
Hmm.
went in a completely opposite, well, not completely opposite, well, anyway, an opposite direction.
Okay.
And I thought of, and I'm gonna fucking butcher some names here.
Butcher it,
Uh,
baby.
God,
This is a safe space.
Rachel Sennott and Ayo Adabi
Oh,
from
I love Io from there.
um from there, but the two girls from Bottoms, her and the girl from
Oh,
Bottoms.
yes. Okay. Oh, what a fantastic gig. Okay. So I'm going to take this idea and I'm going to expand on it. I know we did Abbott and Costello as a thing, but obviously there was like a supporting cast within it. So what I'm going to say here is maybe it's not necessarily a two-person piece. What if it is more of an ensemble doing the thing? So let's meet in the middle here. Let's do the IO and the Rachel from Bottoms. I think that's a lovely like team dynamic that they have. What if we did Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, because they have good chemistry from that? And what if we did say Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen? Because we're not going to pick James Franco just because I don't want this show canceled.
Nobody's working with James Franco.
But I do think, I mean, we could substitute for Dave Franco. Get Allison Brie on the mix. Fuck yeah. All right, hold on. I gotta write down all these names because we are not because we have a lovely team right now. We have a fucking sexy ass team. Hold on. Check this out. Io, Rachel. I don't know her last name, so fuck me. Paul Rudd, Seth Rogen, Channing Tatum. Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna fucking love the idea that I'm coming up with. Jonah Hill, because also Jonah and Seth and like they have a combo kind of idea. Jonah Hill. What was the last person that I thought I came up with? Then
Lisa Kudrow.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, here's the thing. This is why I say this. Give me one comedic woman. Like an actual, like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm doing it just, if you listened or watched last week's episode, this is why I'm doing this. Charlize Theron. Charlize, who worked with Seth Rogen. Theron. And, who would you rather? Keegan or, this movie's writing itself. Keegan and Peele. Keegan and Peele. Are you ready for my initial pitch for you?
Good Lord. Sure, go for it.
Okay, here it is. This movie's going to star Io, Rachel, Paul, Seth, Channing, Jonah, Charlize, Keegan. This movie is not only a play with Universal Monsters, it is a play off of a house on Haunted Hill where Jenna Ortega is the master of the house, the Vincent Price role. All these couples won a contest, and if they survive one full night, they will be the new owner and operator of this castle in Transylvania. And unbeknownst to them is that Jenna Ortega has put all the Universal Monsters in there because she is a descendant of either Van Helsing or Frankenstein. Let's fucking go. This movie fucks already on too many levels.
Yeah, I'm there. We're watching it.
Because here's the thing, here's the play on it. It's almost like, not almost like, it's not even like it, but it's like Abigail, where like all these crooks came into a place and got let loose. So we're playing in that aspect of, well, I mean, it's one vampire that they have to face, but we're putting universal monsters in this. Now, okay, we can amend. We can take away couples if we feel like it's too many, because I wanted to make it couple where it was like Ao and Rachel are together, Paul and Seth are together, brothers Jonah and Channing are together, and Charlize is in a throuple with Keegan and Peele. Okay, so if we need to take away a couple, that's fine, but what I would like to do is then make them a universal monster. So say Seth Rogen is the Wolfman. What do you think of that?
I think you could also take, because I almost feel like Charlize Theron's almost too big for this movie.
No, don't you take away Charlize.
No, I'm not going to take her. I'm not going to take her out of the movie completely. I would have her and like Brad Pitt there, and have them, once they hear the spiel, they're like, "Yeah, fuck this, we're out."
No, you can't be a fuck this, we're out. They got to be killed.
Or you can kill them. I didn't know what kind of movie we were doing. That's why I was like, we can kill them.
Okay, fair enough. So the movie that I'm picturing is a rated R raunchy comedy.
Oh, then yeah, you kill them.
Right, exactly.
You kill them in the first like 15 minutes.
Okay, so they're one of the winners, but then they die. Okay, just because I'm obsessed with it. I need a throuple, though. I think the comedic bit is, I think Keegan and Peele being in a throuple is fantastic. So do you put that with like
Christopher Walken?
Look, I've already DEI'd check the box of Io and Rachel being in a relationship. We have lesbians in this movie. Okay? So now I need to check a throuple box. So, okay, here's where I'm at. This is where I'm at. I will get rid of Jonah Hill, who can be in a couple with either Seth Rogen or Paul Rudd. Which one do you think?
Who, Jonah Hill?
No, Jonah Hill's gone. I've taken him out of the equation because I feel like Seth Rogen can play a Jonah Hill type.
Yeah.
So maybe Channing and Seth are in a relationship. So I need a girl for Paul Rudd, and I need a girl for Key and Peele. Who's age appropriate for Paul Rudd?
I don't know. Paul Rudd's like 50, but he looks 30.
Yes, but I feel like Elizabeth Banks.
I don't know. I'm not a big Elizabeth Banks fan.
Not a big Liz fan. That's fine. I love that half of this episode is just us trying to get this cast nailed down.
Yeah.
Keke Palmer.
Okay.
I like Keke Palmer. But or wait a second. Keke Palmer could be in the throuple with Keegan and Peele.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so Keke Palmer, not just because of race, and Keegan and Peele, which makes okay. Oh, we figured it out. God damn, man. We made the movie. Here it is. So Io and Rachel are a couple. Seth Rogen and Channing are a couple. Charlize Theron and we'll say Brad Pitt. I'm not against Brad Pitt are a couple. Paul Rudd got the mail from a dead wife. Like the dead wife won. Because Paul Rudd always has a dead wife in a movie. Okay. especially with Charlize Theron and Brad Pitt dying at the beginning, it sums up the cast really quick. So I'm into this. All right, here we go. And like I said, Jenna Ortega is the landskeeper or whatever you want to fucking say for this. The plot of this for me is the beginning shows all these letters going out to couples or whatever. And all of them played a game online of come win this castle. By the way, okay, before we even get into the plot of this fucking absurd movie, we need a good writer and director.
Oh.
We do. We gotta have it. Who's comedy? You know what? I wouldn't mind. I mean, I know they're in this, and Chris Lord and Phil Miller, or
Lord and Miller.
Lord and Miller. Like, I think they should be the writer directors of this. Two men that can like balance the comedy, little fun. Like they've done 21 Jump Street, which was comedy action. Now you're doing comedy horror. There's going to be a lot of improv. I think this is fine, and it'll be produced by Judd Apatow because somebody's going to get mad.
So who's going to direct it once they get fired?
Well, obviously Ron Howard. Obviously. Okay, so I see the beginning of this movie is like I said, letters going out because almost a Willy Wonka scenario of come win this castle, enter to win this castle. Fucking win from the sign up to do this to win probably a year. Hence why when we meet Paul Rudd's character, it was his wife who signed up, but she died 6 months ago. Okay? So, fucking...
Dead wife, Florence Pugh.
What? We went super young on that. I love it. Fucking... Oh my God. People play...
She doesn't even appear in the movie. She's just in the credits. Dead wife.
Dead wife, Florence. And it says it at the beginning, too. It's like Anne Florence Pugh is dead wife in the pictures. So the beginning of the movie is like all the limos coming up, fucking all the couplers are getting out, like Rachel and Io are coming out, Paul and Seth come out. Well, I guess Seth and Paul aren't, but Seth and Channing, who are a couple, let me put them together so we don't forget. Yeah. So Io and Rachel come out together in their limo. Fucking Paul Rudd comes out alone. Seth Rogen, Channing comes out. Charlize and Brad come out. Keke Palmer, Keegan and Peele come out together. I can't believe I'm fucking saying it. Oh my God. So they come in. Jenna Ortega. Does Jenna Ortega mislead them that she's in the know? Like, she's not, she's been a part of it. But what I'm saying is like, is she misleading her name? Like, do we find out later on that she's either a Van Helsing or a Frankenstein?
I think we basically have an idea because I see her doing the Vincent Price impersonation, kind of like Jeffrey Rush did in.
So she's a Van Helsing. She's a Van Helsing. Sure. No. Okay. Van Helsing or Frankenstein. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess it would make more sense for Frankenstein since.
Okay. Well, okay.
She's not killing them.
And the question the whole time is like, you're a Frankenstein? Are you sure? That's fucking great. And flashbacks. God damn, this movie's going to have so many fucking cameos. So, the monsters. How many monsters do we want?
All the monsters.
So we got
never
Frankie.
have too many monsters.
We got Frankie. We got Wolfman. We got Drac.
We got a backyard swimming pool where the creature hangs out.
Creature. That's fucking great. Invisible Man. And see, here's the thing, though. I don't want to do the shticks that Scary Movie did with the Invisible Man. The shticks have already been done.
Now, see, I almost want to recast
Invisible Man. Though, I think even
I almost want to recast Charlize Theron's boyfriend so that we can
What?
make Brad Pitt the Invisible Man.
He's already played the Invisible Man. He's already played Vanisher.
I know. That's why he can just do it again. He's been
He
typecast.
does it again. No, we can. Glenn Powell can be the Invisible Man. There it is. Glenn Powell. We're already starting the casting. And we'll do Bride. Okay. I say David Harbour plays Frank. I know he did it on Creature Commandos, but I think he could play it really well.
Sure.
Okay, David Harbour.
Sounds good.
David
when he's not cheating on his wife.
There it is. Jesus Christ. Wolfman. Who plays Wolfman? Yeah, can I don't know his name offhand just because I'm a fucking piece of shit. I think Nandor should play fucking Wolfman.
No. All right.
You into it?
Sure, why not?
Let me fucking stand by. Nandor. Goddamn. Already fucking love this episode. See, you and me, man. I cannot have a fun time doing this without you. His name is Kayvan Novak.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Kayvan Novak. Kayvan Novak is playing Wolfman. Drac. Who do we get to play Drac? I mean, this is a big role. Big fucking role, baby.
I think somebody who's not known for comedy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Shit.
Give it to me. Not known for comedy. So this guy's just going to be a straight Edward Norton.
Yeah, I could see an Edward Norton.
Edward Norton as Drac?
Yeah.
I'm not against it. I'm going to try to come up with one more guy, and if I can't,
because he can do comedy, and that's the thing. I want somebody who's not known for comedy but can do it if they have to, and 100%. Edward Norton can do that.
All right, let's just go Ed Norton because that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Ed Norton. All right, fucking creature can be voiced by anybody. Who would you go with?
I mean, does he talk?
I guess not. Okay,
kind of
so
but so that's why you pick like an interesting like name again, kind of like when I said Florence Pugh. I just lost the mic again. Kind of like Florence Pugh, dead wife, but instead it's creature, and all he does is go. Rah.
Okay, hear me out. Florence Pugh plays the sounds of creature.
How about Samuel Jackson as the creature?
Sam Jackson, why not? Okay.
And then right before creature. Well, we'll get to that later.
Nope, got it. Jesus Christ, I just solved the movie without fucking even giving a shit. Because one of the things, well, no, I guess not. No. Who do we have as Bride?
Hunter Schafer.
Who's that?
Euphoria, trans actress.
Oh, yes, from Cuckoo.
Yeah.
See, I can fucking play with you. What's their name?
Hunter. I think it's
Hunter. Okay. Hunter. What?
Schafer.
Okay. I'm into it. Whatever. Let's fucking go. That's fun because she's fun. All right. Here we go. Fucking our cast. Io, Paul Rudd, Rachel. I don't know their last name, so sorry that I'm not saying it.
Sennott.
Rachel Sennott.
Something like that, yeah. Sennott.
Sennott and Io. What's Io's last name?
That's where I'm going to butcher something, so I'm not going to try.
All right, well, I'll look it up. I'll butcher it. I'm fucking crazy. Io Edebiri?
Sounds good.
Edebiri. Here we go. Io Edebiri. All right. Fucking, we have our cast completely.
Do we need a mummy? Do we need The Rock as the mummy?
He's the Scorpion King. You can't do that to him. No, I don't want the mummy. I think, okay. And strictly because, like, here's my thing about the like monsters. It's almost even where everybody gets a monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 couples, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 monsters. But one of them's the Invisible Man, which you'll never see. Which he'll just be a pervert the whole time. Naked, fucking Glenn Powell. It's just his voice. Who gives a shit?
That tracks.
So yeah, like everybody gets to play with a monster. No pun intended. This whole movie is based off of just fucking, they get this letter, they get there. Jenna Ortega is playing fucking Louisa Frankenstein. And they are straight up just hijinks ensues the entire time. I think we kind of like root for Paul Rudd because Paul Rudd is the only solo guy. No kids, no nothing. And like I said, everybody gets at least some time with a monster at some point. Jenna Ortega's whole goal of this is no one's going to survive because they're all going to leave. Like, as long as they leave or die, she gets the house. That's the whole thing. She just wants this mansion. But if someone stays, because this was what Victor Frankenstein's great grandson wanted, like, they get everything about the house, the monsters, the whole kit and caboodle. Everybody is caged first because she is a Frankenstein. She would be. There should be a Van Helsing, I think, as a cameo, being like, I've captured all the monsters. They're in your basement. Who do we get to play Van Helsing? The Rock. The Rock's Van Helsing. There you go. Kevin Hart's Van Helsing. No, it's the Van Helsings. It's The Rock and Kevin Hart are the Van Helsings. This movie is fucked up. Or Emily Blunt. Rock and Emily Blunt and Rock and Kevin Hart. Which one would you rather?
Oh, good Lord. Let's just go with Kevin Hart. They're not going to be in it long.
No, they're just cameoing. Rock, Hart, Van Helsings. This is a fucking fever dream. Okay. So, Rock and Kevin Hart tell Jenna Ortega, we've locked everybody in the cage. All you got to do is press this button, let them out. And they all have collars that don't let them leave the premises. Like, whatever the collars do. So, like, say Dracula fucking leaves, a fucking sunshine blast from the collar blows his goddamn head off. Fucking creature, it sucks the fucking water out of his body. Bride blows up disassembled. Frankie fucking it's cocked. I don't know. I don't know what you do with Frankie. Maybe the same thing as Bride. So everybody has something that will fuck them up. So the entire movie has to be these creatures going around, these guys going around, hijinks ensues. Eventually, they figure it out. Do we kill more people? Like, I know at the beginning we said Brad Pitt and Charlize die, which if they die, I think they have to be killed by, I want to say Frankie, strictly because, like, if Drac was to do it, he would just turn them into vampires. That means they have to stay longer, and I don't want that.
Yeah, so Frankie's good.
So I think if if they see Frankie and then fucking just smashes their heads together, they're going, oh shit, and everybody runs away. Like, that's pretty fun. I think Drac should try to, like, entice Io and Rachel, but it doesn't work.
Right.
Because
he's confused why it's not working.
Confused why his charm's not working on them, which I love. But for some reason in the other room, Channing Tatum's getting turned on. I do think we have people die, like not only just people, but like the monsters. I'm okay. Well, Wolfman doesn't have to die. Wolfman just, the moon fucking goes away. He becomes human. So then I think
Creature dies.
Creature has to die. Yeah.
And right before Creature dies, he goes, motherfucker.
This boom, blow up. I love it. It's the only line he has the whole movie. I think Bride and Frankie escape. Like, they figure out how to get rid of the thing, and so they'll be set free. which will leave Drac. Yeah, and like I said, Wolfman's not into it because he'll become human by sunlight. So Drac, Ed Norton, and Invisible Man are the only ones left. So fucking how do we kill the Invisible Man and Drac? Well, Drac's
So
standard
I
shit.
think, like you said, once Drac's all confused because his charms aren't working, but Channing Tatum's kind of seeing it happen and it's working on him. So then I think Channing Tatum and Dracula fall in love.
Into it.
And then
Drac and Channing. Okay.
Yeah. And then they end up dying together.
Okay. I'm into that. So does everybody human-wise die? Like
no, I think Paul Rudd is super sad the whole movie, and he's just waiting to die. That's all. He's just like, I don't even want to live. My wife's dead. My dead wife Florence Pugh is dead. I don't want to live. And he's actually the only one who lives.
Yeah, but he's been trying to kill himself the whole time. Like, take me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's the one who actually lives, and he's like, what the fuck?
I'm fucking into it. And then he's now the ruler and operator of this, and fucking. Not that he falls for Frankenstein, Louisa Frankenstein,
right?
But like they just become roommates, basically.
Yeah.
He allows her to stay.
Yeah, she friend zones him.
Yeah, friend zoned. Okay, so coming soon to a theater near you. The monsters are unleashed. Oh, what do we call it? Monsters Manor? Like Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein, and if this is a place of that,
you call it Monster Mash, and then for the credits, it's just the whole cast singing the song.
And it's like one of those outtake things where it's just everybody's dressed up and they're all, we got a black. It was a Monster Mash. Fucking in. Fuck yes. Monster Mash it is. Coming soon to a theater near you, starring Io and the Derby, Rachel Sennett, Paul Rudd, Seth Rogen, Channing Tatum, Charlize Theron, Brad Pitt, Keke Palmer, Keegan Peele, David Harbour, Kayvon Novak, Ed Norton, Samuel L. Jackson, Glenn Powell, Hunter Schafer, and Jenna Ortega, with cameos from The Rock and Kevin Hart and whoever else we could squeeze into this. It is about people trying to win Frankenstein Manor, and then through it, hijinks when everybody's dying and there's blood and there's gore, very this is the end kind of way. Goddamn, I'm into this movie. I can't even go through the entire plot because the entire episode is just us figuring out this cast. But
that's the important part.
Monsters are dying. Paul Rudd wins it in the end, and he gets friend zoned by Jenna Ortega. So now they're just roommates, and that's the last scene. Fade to black, and then fucking the band's playing Monster Mash, and then David Harbour singing, fucking Paul Rudd singing, slapping the bass, man. Figured it out. We figured it out. Goddamn, what a movie! I'm into it. Would you be into it? Would you go see this raunchy rated R movie by Lord and Miller, written by Lord and Miller, produced by Judd Apatow, written by Jonah Hill, written by Seth Rogen, written by all of them? It's Freaks and Geeks Part 2, guys. Would you go see this? Would you recast anybody that we had cast with somebody else? Let us know in the comments. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and all that stuff. We're on podcasts. Subscribe, like, and do all that stuff. We're on Thrill Me Lounge. Subscribe, like, and do all that stuff. Jim, once again, do you want to promote anything?
No, I got nothing this time. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Finally.
Never come back again.
Brooklyn.
Start again first.